1920 when a horse-drawn carriage was detonated on Wall Street. We are, of course, the only neighborhood that has been attacked twice by terrorists in the past 20 years, but the history of Lower Manhattan is one of resilience. The terror attacks on September 11th blasted a 16-acre hole through the heart of our neighborhood and countlessly took so many thousands of lives, so many thousands of jobs, and wreaked $83 billion of economic damage on the city of New York. But it did not wreck our spirit. In Lower Manhattan, we are a community of survivors. Today, with the extraordinary investment of the city, state, and federal government, we are once again a neighborhood that is quite frankly thriving. We're the fastest growing residential neighborhood, and I do just want to point out, in the days and weeks after 9/11, and so many of you were here, if I had a nickel for every single time someone told me that people will never live downtown again, they're not going to want to work downtown, and they're certainly not going to want to visit downtown, it would be a very large jar of nickels. Because yes, we are the fastest growing residential neighborhood with 30,000 new residents since 9/11, but we're also the fourth largest commercial business district in the country. And now that the 9/11 Memorial is open to the public, today being, of course, the first day, we expect to have between 5 and 7 million visitors come each and every year. We've built several new public schools downtown, PS 397, which opened last week, PS 276, a couple blocks north of here. We've opened 2 new community centers, 3 new playgrounds, many new parks, a new public library branch, a new ball field, and many other amenities. Our success is due, in my opinion, in large measure to the dedication and perseverance of the people who live and work here, and that is why we're here today, to basically acknowledge that and say thank you to them. The tree we plant today, and it's right over there in that park, is a sturdy and resilient pin oak tree. And I want to say it's a pin oak tree. I first read it and thought it was pine, but it is a pin oak tree. And it represents our community's hope for the future and triumph over loss. This type of oak tree is known actually as a survivor tree in that it can withstand storms and it can withstand a lot of damage in tough weather. And I think that's really emblematic of what our community has gone through over the last 10 years. It's our hope that people will come to this tree, be able to reflect, be able to remember the lives that were lost, but also look towards the future. Obviously, the tree will go through the 4 seasons, and you'll see it in the spring and summer and fall and winter, and you'll see it weather many, many storms and all that affects our Lower Manhattan neighborhood. Before we hear from Mayor Bloomberg and Congressman Nadler and the Comptroller and the many other elected officials we have here today, we are actually going to go over and dedicate the tree first. We have shovels there, and then we're going to come back and hear from our elected officials. I'd like to ask members of Community Board 1 to please join me over there as well.
All right.
Don't spike the camera.
Don't go inside.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry. Bien.
Muy bien.
Muy bien.
There's more room on that side if you want to go to the other side.
I'll come back, sir.
Just don't throw the dirt too far, because then you can find and switch that way.
Okay, here we're going to do this twice for everybody, okay? Why? Because the photographers can seldom get it right the first time. We're going to do it on 3, and then we'll do it a second time. We're going to throw the dirt around the tree. Everybody got that? All right. 1, 2, 3. Well done.
I'm really testing my...
Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Jamie, can I have all of you come with the shovel in front of the tree now? Because we can barely see you because of the sun.
Okay.
So we're going to take another just a pose shot.
See? Right.
We have a shovel in hand.
I'll get over this side.
Exactly. In a circle.
I'm sorry.
All right.
All right.
Here? Sorry. Wonderful. You guys good?
Yep.